Hi, this is Vic of Lights Camera Super Action. Last night we watched Superman, James Gunn Superman, for the second time. Cali and I did. As you know, this is one of our most eagerly awaited movies of the year. This is a movie produced, written, and directed by James Gunn. For years, critics have bitched and moaned that comic book movies all follow the same tropes, the same patterns. Gunn decided to do something totally fresh and creatively bold. This is not another attempt at hard realism. In fact, this movie is set in an alternate reality called the DC Universe. This is not another Messiah story. That was added to the Superman myth back in 1978 by director Richard Donner. The comic book influences are front and center here, including the outlandish super science. One thing that I should point out is that it reminds me a whole lot of Superman the Animated Series, but that was based on writer-artist John Byrne's reboot, in which he took a previously almighty Superman and he depowered him. He is also responsible for changing Lex Luthor from a green-armored mad scientist into a entrepreneur and master manipulator who never got his hands dirty. Since I was a child, I've always seen Superman as a ray of light in times of despair and darkness. But here he shines so bright. James Gunn and David Cornsweet make him kindness personified. His moral code, his ethics, his upbringing is front and center. Rachel Brosnahan and Nicholas Hoult are perfectly cast. I love that Superman doesn't save Lois even once in this movie. I also enjoyed Scarlett Giussando as Jimmy Olsen, Eddie Gathegi as Mr. Terrific, and Nathan Fillion as Green Lantern Guy Gardner. The rest of the cast sadly gets shortchanged. The pace of the film is perhaps too frenetic, strange. Usually you feel that movies are too long. This movie feels like it's too short. It feels like it needed more minutes to breathe and to flesh out the other characters. But I guess CEO James Gunn told movie director James Gunn to streamline the movie. After all, a 2-hour film gets more shows than a 2.5-hour film. James Gunn's Superman. It's fresh, it's not overly funny or depending on needle drops. It's moving, it's thrilling, it's full of heart. And I'm so glad I picked it as one of my most eagerly awaited movies because right now it's number 2 behind Ryan Coogler's Sinners.